why will you pay 168,000 for this Bakewave oven, and in the market this you will pay about 140,000? Many customers keep asking, why is this? So I want to explain these differences, why our price is higher than this. So the first issue, you see, it's the handle here. You can see this handle is naked, but this one is insulated ergonomically. So what the advantage of ergonomic insulation is to prevent heat loss to the environment, and also it allows you safe for the user, for the bakers to open without getting burns. Whereas this, most likely they will get burns. So, but the issue is energy saving issue. So this one will lose more heat to the environment, whereas this will conserve because it's insulated handle. Now let's look at the body and insulation in body. So I'll use this tool. The Bakewave sound is heavier because the oven is heavier. We are using very heavy insulation material inside compared to other deck ovens in the market. This is lighter, I can feel with my own hands, and therefore this has higher heat trapping capabilities. Heat trapping capability allows you to save on energy consumption, because we are insisting on American model, which Bakewave is the American modern deck ovens, which is sold in American market, because we are looking at heat conservation as a very important thing. Yes, you can see ours is shorter, but we are not focused on storage, because the other deck oven, the advantage is storage, extra storage below. But for us, the key thing right now facing Kenyans is inflation, and raw materials have gone up, sugar, flour, and everything. And bakers have to see how they can cut down the cost of operation. And this allows you to cut up to 30% energy consumption compared to this deck oven. And that is why Bakewave is focused on energy saving deck ovens. So this will allow you to compete effectively because you produce your ref cheaper as compared to competition. It allows you to thrive in this time of crisis. So in times of crisis, business people have to go back and think smart, because success is not by luck or by whatever. It is by taking the right steps, planning in advance, strategically starting with the right step, and so on and so forth. So, and finally, I'd like to show you a last feature for between these two deck ovens. Technician will bring this deck oven side by side so that we can compare the two. If you put them side by side like this, I want to show you a very, very important feature. So we look at the finishing here. Look at this thickness of the Bakewave spring. It's very, very thick. Look at this. It's very, very thin. That is the first difference we see. My technician will come help to open the door from here. Then look at this. I want you to look at this. Close it. You can see this is a brush. Here, you need to this is a brush. So this makes it long lasting, and the spring is heavier, so you will not have problems with replacing this spring. When this spring costs about 7,000 shillings, maybe 5,000, 7,000. So if you are replacing it regularly, it is a very big maintenance cost. You look at the other oven, there is no brush. You just use a piece of metal, so it's light and weaker in terms of the tension and everything. So it's more likely to snap and break because of regular use. Remember, in a day you could open and close so many times. And these are the small differences, and people keep asking, why are Bakewave equipment expensive? The answer is simple. We are following American standard, CE certified deck ovens, which is grade 1, which is applied in America and Europe. And our main focus is energy conservation, because right now there is a lot of inflation and we need to think smart. So if you are looking to set up a successful bakery business that will cut costs and will be profitable, you have to go for the best that there is in terms of ovens and energy efficiency. Also mixers, check our last episode about spiral mixers and the cost of maintenance and so on and so forth. So in the next series, we'll talk about Bakewave has customized energy efficient conventional ovens for using the Kenyan market that have further reduced energy consumption to less than 80 cents per loaf. Yes, 80 cents to produce one loaf, whereas other ovens, cheap black ovens will cost you over 3.5 shillings per loaf. So be wise, make the right steps, focus on specs, not on price, because cheap is expensive. And there is no point of you investing for 1 million shillings to set up a bakery and then you are unable to meet the recurrent expenditure. And we are selling your equipment 6 months later. We are literally tired of this because this many customers coming here, like last week, 3 or 4 people coming. I got your equipment. I saw it's 10,000 more expensive, 30,000 expensive. I went elsewhere. I bought. Now my bill is so high. How can you help me? Or my mixer is stuck. How can you help? We are literally tired of this kind of things. Starting the bakery industry, start to have a honest conversation about the equipment that we are using and the recurrent costs and where you as a baker can save in this time of crisis. Thank you so much. Subscribe to our YouTube channel because we're giving more tips. This is already the second episode. There are more than 8 other episodes where we will highlight very important details about setting up and running as a profitable bakery business in Kenya.